This is another edition of My Burbank News.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Brent Feckety with the Burbank Police Department. This critical incident debrief video is intended to provide information and an overview of the circumstances surrounding an officer-involved shooting that occurred in the city of Burbank on December 23, 2025, shortly after 1:20 p.m. The purpose of this video is to share audio and video recordings from the incident, along with preliminary details and evidence known to investigators at this point in the process. This material is being released to provide our community with a better understanding of what occurred. The Burbank Police Department conducts thorough and comprehensive use of force investigations, including all officer-involved shootings. These investigations include interviews with witnesses and involved personnel, a review of all available audio and video recordings, and an examination of all evidence. This process can take several months to complete, and the investigation into this incident remains ongoing. The department does not draw any conclusions regarding whether the involved officer's actions were consistent with policy, training, or the law until all facts have been thoroughly reviewed and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: this video contains graphic images, audio, and content that may be disturbing to some viewers. Incidents involving the use of deadly force to protect life can be difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. Burbank police officers assigned to patrol are equipped with body-worn cameras. These cameras are typically mounted at chest level and provide a general line-of-sight perspective from the angle at which they are worn. However, they do not capture everything an officer sees or experiences during an encounter. Body-worn cameras record both audio and video. Once activated, they include a 30-second pre-event buffer which captures the previous 30 seconds of a video without audio. This feature helps preserve important context in situations that occurred suddenly or without warning when an officer may not have time to immediately activate their camera. Burbank Police patrol vehicles are also equipped with in-car camera systems. These cameras record both audio and video and can be activated manually or automatically. The system automatically activates when an officer turns on the vehicle's emergency lights, unholsters their duty weapon, or deploys their taser. We will now provide a brief overview and video of the events leading up to the shooting. On December 23, 2025, at about 1:17 p.m., a man entered a firearm retail establishment in the 1200 block of West Magnolia Boulevard. While in the store, the man removed a rifle from a wall-mounted display rack and fled the business on foot. A store employee called the Burbank Police Department to report the theft. He also provided a description of the suspect and a last known direction of travel. At 1:20 p.m., Burbank police officers located the suspect running eastbound in the 100 block of West Magnolia Boulevard while armed with a rifle. Officers commanded the suspect multiple times to drop the firearm.
Put it down! Put it down! Put it down! Put that gun down!
However, he refused. Instead, the suspect walked into the middle of the street, raised the rifle into a firing position, and pointed it at the officers. These actions precipitated an officer-involved shooting. Two Burbank police officers discharged their firearms and struck the suspect, causing him to fall to the ground. Officers then safely approached the suspect and rendered first aid until paramedics arrived. The suspect was transported to a local trauma center but succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced deceased. The suspect was later identified as 26-year-old Goma Garcia. Mr. Garcia's criminal arrest history included one arrest in 2025 for suspicion of being under the influence of a controlled substance. The firearm that Mr. Garcia pointed at the officers was determined to be a .22 caliber lever-action rifle. Although the gun was not believed to be loaded while it was on display, it was unknown if the suspect acquired or had access to ammunition to load the weapon between the time of the theft and when he was located by officers. Over the next several months, the Burbank Police Department will continue its comprehensive investigation into this incident. This process includes a criminal investigation which will be presented to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office Justice System Integrity Division, an administrative investigation conducted by the Burbank Police Department's Internal Affairs Bureau, a full analysis by the Critical Incident Review Board, which examines tactics, training, and decision-making, an independent analysis by the Office of Independent Review, which is an external oversight group. The purpose of these review processes is to determine whether the officer's actions and tactics were consistent with department policy, training, and the law, including the decision to draw and exhibit a firearm and the application of deadly force. For more information about the Burbank Police Department's professional accountability processes, as well as our use of force policy, please visit burbankca.gov/police. Thank you for taking the time to watch this critical incident debrief video.
Thank you for watching our My Burbank video. Please consider a channel membership to support us, or head over to our merch store where you can pick up some great items. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest videos, and please don't forget to hit that like button.